This slide deck introduces RMF Lab Task 1-2, Information System Description. Task 1-2 is part of the categorize step of the RMF, which links with the initiation step of the system development lifecycle. The primary role responsible for this task is the system owner. The system owner is supported by the authorizing official or the authorizing official's designated representative, the Senior Information Security Officer, the Information Owner or Information Steward, and the Information System Security Officer. The SSP or System Security Plan is one of the key documents that's required by the RMF. It really describes what the information system is, the purpose of it, who's responsible, and tells us how we're going to implement security and manage risk once the system is built. The main purpose of the SSP is to describe the system, initially talk about how the controls will be implemented, and then later, after step 3, describe how the controls were actually implemented in the development of the system. So by beginning this document early, we get a jump start on defining the information we need to have in it and gives us time to track that information down. The SSP will also include the Security Controls Traceability Matrix, or SCTM, once that's been approved. The format of the SSP may be another challenge. Many organizations have required templates, and that will make your job easier. If your organization doesn't have a template, there are many available online. And if you can't find one, try the template available at cyber-recon.com/templates. In some cases, finding all the information you need about the system is going to be a challenge. You may be reviewing documents and talking to people for quite a while to find all the information you need. Some key documents you can look to find information are the concept of operations documents, meeting minutes, system documentation, diagrams, and other information that might be available. Don't forget to talk to people and conduct interviews to find information that you need. It's often a challenge to determine what should be included in the SSP. If your organization has a required template, it's going to be easy to determine what that information is. But NIST Special Publication 800-18 defines some information that could possibly be included in an SSP. This includes the descriptive name of the information system and the acronym, the unique identifier, who the people are that will be working around or approving the system, including the information system owner and the authorizing official and their contact information, what the parent governing organization is that manages or owns the information system, locations of the information system and the environment in which it will operate, and the version or release number of the system. The SSP could also include the purpose, function, and capabilities of the information system, how the information system is integrated into the enterprise architecture and the security architecture, the status of the information system in regards to the acquisition or SDLC, results of the security categorization process for the information and the information system, types of information processed, stored, and transmitted by the information system, boundary information of the system for the risk management and security authorization purposes. The SSP can also include information about applicable laws, directives, policies, regulations, or standards that may affect the security of the information system, architectural descriptions of the information system, including network topology, information about the hardware and firmware that will be resident or supporting the information system, system and application software that will be used on the system, hardware, software, and system interfaces that are both external and internal, and subsystems associated with the information system, both static and dynamic. When developing your SSP, include information flows and paths within the information system. Include information about cross-domain devices and requirements for cross-domain devices. Include network connection rules for communicating with external information systems. Information about interconnected information systems and identifiers of those systems. Include encryption techniques for those information components processing, transmitting, or storing encrypted data. And include cryptographic key management information such as public key infrastructure and certificate authorities. 818 finalizes its list by asking for information system users that will be using or be supported by the information system, defining ownership or operation of the information system, determining the security authorization date and the authorization termination date if one exists, and information about incident response points of contacts, as well as other information that may be required by your organization. Obviously, this is not a holistic list, but this is a good starting point for finding information about your information system that can be documented in the SSP to provide descriptive information to both the authorizing official and the security control assessor, as well as anyone that needs to know information about the security controls and the status of your information system. While development of the SSP may seem like a daunting task, these tips will help make its development easy. Begin writing the document early. Gather as much information as possible. Keep notes on missing information. Use approved templates. Develop required attachments while you build the SSP. Now that you've completed this module, you should have an understanding of the task's alignment with the system development lifecycle, an understanding of who is responsible for completing this task and who assists in the completion, how to draft an SSP, and how to identify information sources for that SSP's completion. This presentation is part of the Cyber-Recon RMF Lab. In addition to these videos, the lab uses multimodal instruction to drive home the RMF process through the use of videos, learning games, practice quizzes, weekly instructor interaction, an updated RMF book, an updated RMF lab guide, and hands-on experience in a simulated live environment where you practice the techniques you're learning. For a limited time, we're allowing full access to all of the resources available in Step 1 of the Cyber-Recon RMF Lab. Click the tile on the right to understand more about the RMF Lab and see how you can gain access to Step 1.